for what you are about to receive. May the Lord make you truly thankful.
Please, sir, I want some more.
What?
Please, sir, I want some more.
More?
Catch him!
Snatch him!
Hold him!
Stone him!
Pound him! Round him! Pick him up and round him!
Before we put the lad to task, may I be so curious as to ask his name? Like a bluey will curse a day. Somebody give it to Oliver. Oliver. Never before has a boy wanted more. Oliver. There's a sooty chimney hung over new for sweeping out, which will push them up and when they cheer, the rats will be creeping out. What will he do at this terrible sweeping will ruin the day? Somebody needs the
Lock him up. Collect his belongings and bring him back to me when you're finished. To bed, all of you!
Yes, you're quite right, Miss Corny. We must get rid of that canker on our midst. That boy was born to be hung. I've never been shocked in all my days.
Hush, Mr. Bumble, you must have had quite a turn. Sit down and have a nice cup of tea.
It's nice to be appreciated. These here paupers in this here parish don't appreciate me. Anti-parochial. Anti-parochial they are. We've given away a matter of 20 loaves and a cheese and a half this very blessed afternoon. Still, those paupers is not content.
Of course they're not. When would they be? Sweet, Mr. Bumble.
Very sweet indeed, madame.
Oh, you little teaser, you.
You have a cat, man. And kittens too, I declare.
I'm so fond of them you can't imagine, Mr. Bumble. And I must say that they are very fond of their home, too.
Mrs. Corny, ma'am, I must say that any cat or kitten that can live with you, ma'am, and not be fond of its home is an idiot and don't deserve to live in it.
Oh, Mr. Bumble.
It's no use disguising facts, madame. An idiot, and I'll drown it myself with pleasure.
Well, then you're a cruel man, a very hard-hearted man and all.
Hard-hearted, ma'am? Hard-hearted, Mrs. Corny? Are you hard-hearted, ma'am?
Dear me, what a very curious question coming from a single man. What can you want to know for? Mr. Bumble, I shall scream!
No, you wouldn't. I hope if I wanted something special, then you couldn't say no. Did I nearly catch you smiling? Yes, I did, and it's beguiling. If your hand is close, I'll press it. Yes, you like it, come confess it. Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I shall scream. I shall scream till they hasten to my rescue. I shall scream.
Since there's nobody that's near us who could see us or could hear us, if I asked you, can I kiss you? Say, what will my pretty miss do?
I shall scream, scream, scream.
I pinch you, one pinch from your shot protective shell. Can I uninch you 1 inch? Will my plight some buxom beauty let her suitor do his duty? Though his lad may very large, dear, sit upon it, there's no charge, dear. Will you sit?
No, I shan't.
Will you sit?
I shall scream. I shall scream. All the city of my virtue, I shall scream. Though your knees round and cozy, see my cheeks are getting rosy. You would have me in your power if I sat here for an hour.
I shall scream, scream, scream.
You're a naughty bad man. If you think I can't be proper, prim and haughty, I can. And I'll pardon if I mention you must state your true intention.
Is there not another room here?
No.
If there were a bride and groom here, would there be?
Well, there might.
We shall see.
I shall scream. I shall scream. At the thought of what you're thinking, I shall scream.
You will wonder where the scream went as we come to an agreement. As my lovey dove is jumpy, could she love a jumpy hubby?
I shall scream, Mr. Bumblebee. I shall scream, Bumblebee. I shall scream. Well, scream. Good. Get a good price for him, Mr. Bumble.
One boy for sale. He's going cheap. How much then? Only 7 guineas.
How much?
That or thereabouts. Small boy, rather pale, through that God sleep, feed him moon dinners, stop him getting stout. If I should say he wasn't very greedy, I could not, I'd be telling you a tale. One boy for sale, come take a peek. Have you ever seen a nice boy for sale? pounds, Mrs. Sowerberry.
Well, as a matter of fact, I was needing a boy.
Good, then it's 7. 5 pounds, please.
If you don't mind, cash upon liking, Mr. Bumble. Cash upon liking. Mrs. Sowerberry,
What is it?
would you have the goodness to come here a moment, my dear?
What do you want? Well, what is it?
My dear, I was telling Mr. Bumble
Hello, Mr. Bumble.
Hello, Mrs. Sowerberry.
that we might consider taking in this boy to help in the shop.
Dear me, he's very young.
He is rather young. There's no denying that. But he'll grow, Mrs. Sowerberry. He'll grow up.
Open your mouth. Say I dare say he will. An omelet is an odd drink. These workhouse boys are a waste of time. They always cost more to keep than they're worth. Still, you men always think you know best. What are you going to do with them?
There's an expression of melancholy on his face, my dear, which is most interesting. He would make a delightful coffin follower.
A what?
Not a regular coffin follower for adults, but for the children's practice. It would be nice to have a follower in proportion, my sweet. A superb effect, the more I think about it.
For once. Just for once. You might have a decent idea. Very well then, boy, what's your name?
My name's Oliver. Oliver Twist, ma'am.
A singular name.
Ah, Mom, one of my own choosing.
Yours, Mr. Bumble?
Mine, Mrs. Sowerberry.
How's that, Mr. Bumble?
The boy's mother came to us destitute, brings the child into the world, takes one look at him, and promptly dies without leaving a forwarding name and address.
Dear, dear. Well then, Oliver Twist, do you think you could look very serious and sad?
Maybe, if I had a black hat.
Never mind about black hats.
The boy's quite right. Get the boy top hat. These things must be done proper and correct. Henry, give us the top hat. Henry, really, it takes you twice as long to do anything as anyone else. Yes. Yes, for once, Henry, you've had a good idea. Can you keep that expression for a long time, boy, and with the crowd watching you?
Yes, ma'am. I think so.
Very well, then that's your job, junior coffin follower. Good day, Mr. Bumble.
Good day, Mrs. Sowerberry.
Have you eaten yet, boy?
No, ma'am. Not since...
Charlotte! Charlotte! Bring up some of the cold bits we put out for the dog. It hasn't been in all day, so we can go without him. I dare say the boy ain't too dainty to eat tomorrow, you boy. Charlotte, love, this is the new boy. Give them to him. Finish up fast.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, that's enough. Get to bed, Henry. Come on, Charlotte, don't just stand there gawking. Now then, Oliver Twist, your bed's on the coffin. You don't mind sleeping on coffins, I suppose. But it doesn't much matter whether you do or you don't. You can't sleep nowhere else.
That I
new boy.
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
13, sir.
What's your name?
Oliver Twist, sir.
Twist. Seems fitting, don't it, Workers? You don't know who I am, I suppose, Workers, do you?
No, sir. I can't say as I do.
I'm Mr. Noah Claypole. And you're under me. So watch your step, you young scallywag.
Hello, Noah. I saved a nice bit of bacon for you for Master's breakfast. Oliver, take them bits of your tea and go over there and eat them. And make haste, so the lunch and mind the shop, do you hear?
You hear it, Workers?
No, I know what a tease you are. Let the boy alone.
Let him alone. Give him the boy change, you silly thing. Everyone left him alone. His mother left him alone. His father left him alone. Everyone left him alone except the dear old kind old dog. It's Charlotte.
Oh, no, you are one.
Workers, how's your mother?
You leave my mother out of this. She's dead.
What did she die of? Shortage of breath?
Never you mind.
Mine. Mine, if you don't mind, Workers. The cheek of it. The workhouse cheek of it. My mother, she says, she was a nice thing, she was. You know, Workers, can't be up now, and of course couldn't be up then. But you must know, your mother was a regular right-down baddie.
What did you say?
A regular right-down baddie. It's a good thing she died when she did. She's doing hard labor for prisoners like it's not.
Ah! Call my mother names.
Charlotte!
Stop it!
Oh!
Stop it!
Help! Help! Mr. Bumble!
Mr. Bumble! Mr. Bumble!
Where is she? Dead?
Very much alive.
Oliver! Do you know this voice, Oliver?
Yeah.
Ain't you afraid of it? Ain't you trembling when I speak, Oliver?
No, of course not. The boy's insane, Mr. Bumble. No boy in half his senses would venture to speak so to you.
It's not madness, madame. It's meat.
What?
Meat, madame, meat. You've overfed him. You've raised an artificial spirit of the boy, unbecoming of his station of life. If you would have kept him on gruel, this never would have happened.
Dear, dear, it's what comes of being generous.
Yes, indeed, madame. The only thing that I know of that can be done now is for me to take him back for a day or so, till he's a little starved down. I'll keep him on gruel. He comes from a bad family. What's going on in my parlor?
That boy, Oliver. We had to lock him up. Oh, never in all my life.
You're a nice young fella, ain't you?
They call him other names. Well, then what if he did, you little ungrateful wretch? She probably deserved what was said, and worse. She did. She did. It's a lie.
He's gone.
It's gone. Run away.
500 long, 500 wide. After him. Now, meat.
What you staring at? Ain't you ever seen a gent?
No, I haven't.
Tired?
I've been running hard.
Oh, I see. You must be running from the beak.
For what?
Now, don't tell me you don't know what a beak gives me flesh meat.
Isn't that what a bird does?
My eyes, how green. A beak is a policeman for your information. Hungry?
Starving.
Got no mother?
No,
Father?
no.
Nice weather we're having today, don't you think? Staying in London?
Yes.
Got any lodgings?
No,
Money?
not a farthing. Do you live in London?
When I'm at home. I suppose you want someplace to sleep tonight. Are you accommodated?
I don't think so.
Then come in, you shall be, the old mate. There's a certain house, and a respectable gentleman. What will give you lodgings for nothing, and never ask for the change. This is, and that is, if a gentleman what he knows introduces you. And does he know me? I should say he does.
Who is this respectable old gentleman? Is he a charity man?
I wouldn't say that exactly, not exactly. But if I introduces you, it should be all right. On account, I have to do a particular favor of Mr. Fagin. That's his name, Mr. Fagin. And when I'm introduces you to Fagin, I ought to know who you are, me old China plate.
Well, my name's Oliver. Oliver Twist.
And my name's Jack Dawkins, better known among me more intimate friends as the Artful Dodger.
Well, pleased to meet you, Mr. Dawkins.
Come to think of it, I ain't got no intimate friends. What's the difference, me old pork sausage, you're coming with me?
Hey, are you sure Mr. Fagin won't mind?
Mind? Consider yourself at home. Consider yourself one of the better. We you so strong. It's clear we're coming together. Consider yourself well in. Consider yourself a part of the furniture. There isn't a lot to spare. Who cares what ever we got to share? Put your chance to be, we should see some holidays. And these holidays, what else? Oh, it's a chance to meet somebody to foot the bill. Then the drinks are all the out. Consider yourself a mate. We don't wanna have no fuss or offer some consideration. We can say, consider yourself one of us. Consider yourself at home. Consider yourself one of the family. We take to you so strong. It's clear we're going to get to the consider yourself. Consider yourself a part of the furniture. There isn't a lot to spare. Who cares what ever we got to share? Nobody tries to be la-di-da, nobody. There's a cup of tea for all. Only it's lies to be handy with a rolling pin when the landlord comes to call. Consider yourself a mate. We don't wanna have no fuss. For after some consideration we can stay. Consider yourself one of us.
should have the honor of your intimate acquaintance. Leave him alone. We are very glad to see you, Oliver. Very. Charlie, tell me the fire for Oliver. Time to take off the sausages.
Oh, they're stale.
Shut up and eat. Ah, you're staring at the pocket handkerchiefs, eh, my dear? There are quite a few of them, ain't there? We just hung them out ready for the wash. That's all, Oliver, that's all.
Is this a laundry then, sir?
Well, not exactly, my boy. I suppose a laundry would be a very nice thing indeed. But all line of business pays a little better than that, don't it, boys? In this life, one thing counts in the bank, large amounts. I'm afraid these don't grow on trees. You've got to pick a pocket or two. You've got to pick a pocket or two. Boys, you've got to pick a pocket or two.
Don't grow on trees. You got to pick a pocket or two.
Why shouldn't we break your backs? Stupidly paying tax. Better get some untaxed income. Better pick a pocket or two. You've got to pick a pocket or two. Boys, you've got to pick a pocket or two.
Why should we all break our backs? You got to pick a pocket or two.
Robin Hood, what a crook, give away what he took. Charity's fine, subscribe to mine, get out and pick a pocket or two. You've got to pick a pocket or two, boys. You've got to pick a pocket or two.
Was far too good. You got to pick a pocket or two.
Take a tip from Bill Sykes. He can whip what he likes. I recall he started smoke. He had to pick a pocket or two. You've got to pick a pocket or two. Boys, you've got to pick a pocket or two.
Be like old Bill Sykes if we pick a pocket or two.
When I see someone rich, both my thumbs start to itch. Oh, only to find some peace of mind. Get out and pick a pocket or two. You've got to pick a pocket or two. Boys, you've got to pick a pocket or two.
Just to find some peace of mind, we've got to pick a pocket or
Put them all back in a box. All of them? Come in. Come in. Get over here. What's a crook? I hope you've all been hard at work today, my dears.
As rocks.
Good boys, good boys. And what have you got, Dodger?
Couple of wallets.
Not as heavy as they might be, but very nicely made. Ingenious workman, ain't he, Oliver?
Very ingenious, sir.
And what have you got, my dear?
Well, I've got some nice rocks.
Well, they're very good ones. Very classy. You haven't embroidered them too well, though, Charlie. We'll have to pick the initials out with the needle. You'll have to learn how to do this too, Oliver, won't he, boys?
yeah.
But in the meantime, you'll have to learn how to make wallets like Dodger and Charlie. You'd like that, wouldn't you, my dear?
Oh, yes, Mr. Fagin. If you'll teach me.
Certainly, my boy. No fee. Just do everything you see Dodger and Charlie do. Make him your models, especially Dodger. He's gonna be a regular little Bill Sykes. Now then, is my handkerchief protruding from my pocket?
Yes, sir, I can just in the corner.
See if you can take it without my feeling it, like you saw the others do. You got to pick a pocket hole too, boys. You got to pick a pocket hole too. Is it gone?
Yes, sir, it's right here in my hand.
Is it? What a clever boy! I never saw a sharper lad. Here's 6 pence for you. Come down. I have to go to the bank. If you keep on this way, you'll be the greatest man of all time. Yes, you're quite the gentleman now. You've got 6 pence on your credit and a home and a profession, eh, boys?
Yeah.
Now, bedtime, all of you. There's a hard day's work ahead of you. You can sleep over there, Oliver.
Thank you, sir.
Settle down. Dodger, take your hat off the bed. You got to pick a pocket or two, boys. You got to pick a pocket or two. My dear, looking lovely as usual. I'm on my way to see Bill. We've got some negotiating to do. Business, you know.
Bill's at the pub. I'm out now myself. Come along. Nancy's there too. Quite a crowd tonight.
Still minding his manners with Nancy. Not creating any scenes.
Nancy can handle him.
Fagin. Well, look who's here, mates. It's Fagin. Come in for a drink.
All in moderation, my dear. Too much gin can be a dangerous thing for a pure young girl.
What's wrong with a drop of danger then, Mr. Fagin? After all, it's the only bit of excitement we have around here. And who denies that small pleasure? Would you? Small pleasures, who can deny us these? Gin toddies, large treasures, no skipping if you please.
I rough it, I love it. Life is a game of chance. I never tire of it, leading a merry dance.
If you don't mind letting me go without thanks, it's a fine life. It's a fine life.
Though it ain't all jolly leisure outings, it's a fine life.
It's a fine life.
When you've got
Someone to love, you forget your care and strife. Let the cruise lock down,
let the wide world frown on us, it's a fine
fine love. Who has it straight?
places near us in the street.
Fine as and fine. Races don't have to sit to wait. We wander through London. Who knows what we can
diamond and we don't need pearls. If you don't mind and you like a long bit, it's a fine life. It's a fine life. Though there's no tea sipping or eating crumpets, it's a fine life. It's a fine life. Not for me, a happy home, happy husband, happy wife. Oh, it sometimes touches us, for the likes of such as us, with a fine, fine life.
I'm a real miser, you know. How can I help it? I just like to look at it. This is my little pleasure. A cup of coffee and a quick counter. I mean, who's going to look after me in the old age? Will you? Will you? Will you? Why are you awake? What have you seen? Quick, quick, speak. I want to hear every detail you saw.
I couldn't sleep anymore, sir. I'm sorry if I disturbed you.
Were you awake 5 minutes ago?
No, sir.
2 minutes ago?
Not that I know of, sir.
Be sure, be sure.
All right. I'm sure.
All right then. If you're sure, then I'm sure. Of course I knew all along I was just trying to frighten you, my dear. You're a brave boy, Oliver, a brave boy. Did you see any of the pretty things, my dear?
Yes, sir.
Ah, they're mine, Oliver. A little property. All I've got to live on in the old age. It's a terrible thing, old age.
May I get up now, sir?
Certainly, my boy. There's a basin of water over there by the fire. You can have a wash.
But I had a wash yesterday, sir.
Well, today's your birthday. Wash!
Morning, morning, up and at 'em, lazy bones.
It's Nancy in bed. Wake up, boys. The ladies are here.
Well, I'm less of that if you don't mind. Who's he, Fagin?
Oh, ladies, I forgot to introduce you to a new lodger. Mr. Oliver Twist, Esquire, Nancy in bed.
Charmed to meet you.
Oh, yes. Well, ladies and gentlemen here. Well, quality.
You wouldn't know quality if you saw it. None of you, except Dodge. Have you seen the way them quality gentlemen treats their ladies?
Of course I have.
Shall we show 'em how it's done?
Righty-ho.
Go on, Nancy. Give us a free show.
Shut up, you lot. How does it go now, Dodge? It's all bowing, that's softened.
Well, step into my carriage. Ladies.
Why, thank you kindly.
I'd do anything for you, dear. Anything for you. Everything to me. I know that I'd go anywhere for your smile. Anywhere for your smile.
Reagan's out there in the streets. Get out in the gate.
Fagin, remember to tell about the film. Take care of that now. Ta-ta, you lot.
Mr. Fagin. Mr. Fagin, may I go too?
Dodger, take Oliver with you. You have to make her start swimming, me dear. Believe me, you couldn't make a finer start. Good luck on your first journey, dear. I'll be waiting for you here when you come back. You can go, but be back soon. You can go, but while you're working, this place I'm pacing around. I'll take you home, safe and sound. Very well, but be back soon. Who can tell where danger's lurking? Do not forget this too. Be back soon.
How could we forget? How could we let our dear old Fagin worry? We love him so we'll come back home. In awesome straight recovery.
It's in the face, the piper.
And us and vices too. So long and well, big picture, yeah, we'll be back soon.
Cheerio, but be back soon. I don't know, somehow I'll miss you. I love you, that's why I say cheerio, not goodbye. Don't be gone long, be back soon. Give me one long last look, bless you. Remember our old tune. Be back soon.
We must disappear, we'll be back here today, perhaps tomorrow. We'll miss you too, it's sad but true, that parting's such deep sorrow. And when we're in distance, you'll hear this whisper too. So long, farewell, then cheerio, we'll be back soon. We must disappear, we'll be back here today, perhaps tomorrow.
I love you, that's why I say cheerio, goodbye. Give me one more last look, bless you. Love you, but I'll go be back soon. When we're in the distance, you'll hear this whisper too. So long, farewell, cheerio, we'll be back soon.
So long, pretty well, bip, bip, cheerio. We'll be back soon.
So long, farewell,
Hey, come back here. What's going on here, sir? These guys are doing what I want. You think out of here, officers? Yeah.
We'll take care of it for you, sir.
I haven't got much patience. My little habit's going quick.
Calm down, Bill. We'll settle up later.
Fagin! Fagin!
Where's Oliver? Where's the party? Now then, what has become of him? What has become of Oliver?
He got took away in a coach.
Who coach? What coach? Where coach?
He got nabbed on the job. They took him to court. We waited outside. But the guy we robbed, he came out of court with Oliver and took him in a coach to his home.
Where to? Where you speak?
Bloomsbury. We run all the way.
Why didn't you look after him? Why didn't you bring him back with you?
Fagin was worried.
One of us, Bill. A new boy went out on his first job today with Dodger. I'm afraid he might say something that'll get us into trouble.
That's right, likely, Fagin. You're blowed upon.
And I'm afraid, you see, that if the game was up with us, it'd be up with a good many more. And it would come out rather worse for you than it would for me, my dear.
Someone must find out what's been done. Or said. If he hasn't talked yet, there's still a chance we can get back without suspicion. We'll know in the second he dares come out of the house. Now who's gonna go?
The very thing! Nancy, what do you say?
That just won't do, so there's no use of trying it on, Fagin.
And just what do you mean by that remark?
What I say, Bill?
You're just the person for. None of that way knows a thing about you.
As I don't want them to neither. She'll go, and yes, with me, Bill.
She'll go, Fagin.
No, she won't, Fagin.
Yes, she will. God, get out, all of you. I said go home, Bet.
He doesn't say the things he should. He acts the way he thinks he should. But all the same, I'll play this game his way. As long as he needs me. Oh yes, he does need me. In spite of what you see, I'm sure that he needs me. Who else would love him still when they've been used? So will. He knows I always will. As long as he needs me. I miss him so much when he's gone, but when he's near me, I don't let on the way I feel inside. The love I have to hide, the hell I've got, my pride. I know where I must be. I'll cling on steadfastly as long as he needs me, as long as life is long. I'll love you right or wrong, and somehow I'll wrong, as long as he needs me. If you are lonely, then you will know when someone needs you, you love them so. I won't betray his trust, though people say I must. I've got to stay true just as long as he
evening, Doctor. I think you'll find a great improvement in the boy since yesterday.
That, sir, is for me to decide.
Thank you, Mrs. Bedwin. How do you feel today, my boy?
Much better, thank you. May I stay here always, sir?
If you wish, dear boy, if you wish. It's the doctor now to see you.
You're a great deal better, are you not?
Yes, thank you, sir.
Yes, I know you are. And you're hungry too, aren't you?
No, sir.
No, of course you're not. He's not hungry, Mrs. Bedwin.
No, doctor.
You feel sleepy, don't you?
No, sir.
No. You don't feel thirsty, do you? If that boy's thirsty, I'll eat my hand. Do you?
Yes, sir. I feel rather thirsty.
Of course. It's quite natural for him to be thirsty. He may have a little tea.
May I get up now, sir?
I think you may. And take a little fresh air. Be sure he doesn't get too warm, Miss Bedwin, but be sure he does not get too cold. Do you have to get goodness to take him for a walk?
Certainly, doctor.
You'll be glad to be out again, Oliver. Doctor, do you notice the most extraordinary likeness between that boy's face and the picture of my daughter Agnes?
Can't say I do. I don't know very much about boys. Where did he come from?
Oh, didn't I tell you? He was arrested for stealing my wallet.
What, sir?
Oh, it was all a mistake. And when the magistrate told me what happened, I brought him here to make what amends I could. And I must confess, I find myself strangely attached to the child.
He's deceiving you, my good friend. He had a fever, and what of it? Fevers not been told to good people, are they? Bad people have been known to have fevers, haven't they? He stole your wallet, didn't he? He'll steal more.
He didn't. Oh, yes, what is it?
Books ordered from the bookseller, sir.
Thank you. Now I have some books over here to be delivered. Oh, wait. And I particularly wish some books to be delivered.
Send them with Oliver. Be sure to return them safely.
Oh, yes. Please let me take them for you, sir.
Oh, well, if you wish, you shall. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to tell the bookseller you've come to pay the £4 send Mr. Brownlows. Here's £5. It's no rush, it's just down the road. But I shall expect you back in 10 minutes.
Very good, sir.
Let us see, Mrs. Bedwin. 10 minutes?
Who will buy my sweet red roses to looks from Penny? Who will buy my sweet red roses to looks from Penny? Will you buy any melted and business? Any relatives have been so broad-looking, respectable people. Instead of thieves and bad captains, almost broken human homes. Make them come home.
Young wretch! Go home, you little brute!
I won't go home. She's not my sister. I've got no sister. I got no mother or father neither.
Just listen to him.
Better go, let me go.
See, he knows his little sister. He can't hide that. Make him come home or he'll kill his mother and father.
What the devil is this? Young Oliver, come home to your poor mother. You young dog. What books are these?
These are Mr. Brownlow's.
You've been thieving again, haven't you? Give him here. He's nothing but a thief and a vagabond. Now come on home, you young villain.
Come on, Oliver.
Look, boys, Oliver's back.
He's got books, Fagin. Ooh, look at his socks, Fagin. A superfine cloth and a heavy swell cut. Nothing but a gentleman, Fagin.
I'm delighted to see you looking so well, my dear. The Artful Duchess shall give you another suit, my dear, for fear that you should spoil that Sunday one. Why didn't you write and tell us you were coming? We'd have something warm for supper.
What else has he got with him? Hello, what's that? That's mine, Fagin.
No, my dear. Mine, mine. You can have the books.
If that's not mine, mine and Nancy's, that is, I'll take the boy back again. Hand it over.
This is hardly fair, Bill.
Fair, not fair. Hand over, I said. Hardly fair it is. Do you think Nancy and I have nothing to do with our precious time? Then spend it chasing after your kids? Hand it over, you avaricious old skeleton. Yeah, start a library.
You can't keep those books. They belong to Mr. Brownlow. If he finds out you've got them, they're after you.
Oh, so be I here, Willie. What did you tell him about us?
Nothing.
That remains to be seen. But if I find out you said one word out of place, maybe I'll wager that boy's told him everything.
I don't care for that, Bill. This child shan't be harmed unless you kill me first.
I'll soon as that if you don't stand off me.
All right. Calm down, Bill.
The girl's gone mad, I think.
No, I haven't, Fagin. Don't think it.
Just keep quiet, will you?
No, I won't keep quiet.
All this violence.
It's all because of this young scoundrel.
I won't stand by and see it done, Bill. You've got him here, and what more do you have? Let him be, or I shall put my mark on someone and not care for the consequence.
Why, Nancy, you're wonderful today. Such talent. What an actress.
Am I? Take care I don't overdo it, because I'm warning you, I'll put my finger on you and I don't care if I am with you.
You? Do you know who you are? And what you are?
Ah, yes, I know all about it, who I am and what I am.
Now keep quiet or I'll quiet you for a good long time to come. You're a nice coming from all this humane and genteel rubbish. A pretty subject for the child, as you call him, to make a friend of.
Lord help me, I am. And I wish I'd been struck dead in the street before I lent a hand in bringing him here. After today is a thief and a liar and all that's bad from this day forth. Isn't that enough for you? Without beating him to death?
Come, Nancy. We must have civil words. Civil words, Bill.
Civil words, yes. You deserve them from me. I thieved for you when I was a child, half his age, and for 12 years since. Don't you forget it.
Well, if you have, it's your living.
It's a living, Nancy.
Some living. Lord help me, some living.
Get to bed, all of you. Scenes, screams, drama, violence. Is all this necessary?
Not yet, Dick, not yet. For that good-for-nothing girl, please, one word.
Calm down, Bill. Can't we just sit down, talk it over, listen to reason, decide upon a proper course of action? At least stay calm.
Yes, and when we're here sitting and talking and thinking, the constable will come in, and it'll be, come with me if you please. You got us into this, Fagin, and you're gonna get us out of it. Or Bill Sykes is gonna take matters into his own hands. These hands. And it's not going to be a pretty sight.
Yes, Bill.
Just remember, if anyone gets the law on me, it's your neck. Your scraggly old neck. You think about that.
Violent man, Dodger. With that man around, we'll never be safe. Look after him, Dodger. I'll look after myself. Got a halt, hasn't he? Choking apart, hasn't he? And no, I'd be the first one to say that I wasn't a saint. I'm finding it hard to be really as black as they paint. I'm reviewing the situation. Can the fellow stay a villain all his life? All the trials and tribulation. Better settle down and get myself a wife. And the wife would cook and sew for me, and do for me, and do for me, and do for me, and nag at me. The finger she will wag at me, the money she will take from me, the misery she'll make for me. I think I'd better think it out again. So, where shall I go? Somebody? Who do I know? Nobody. All my dearest companions have always been villains and thieves. So at my time of life, I should start turning over new leaves. I'm reviewing the situation. If you want to eat, you've got to earn the ball. Is it such a humiliation for a father to perform an honest job? So a job I'm getting possibly, I wonder who my boss will be. I wonder if they'll take to me what bonuses to make to me. I'll start at 8 and finish late, and overrate and overweight. I think I'd better think it out again. What happens when I'm 17? Must come a time, 17, when you're old and it's cold and who cares if you live or you die? Your one consolation's the money you may have put by. I'm reviewing the situation. I'm a better and a better I shall stay. You'll be seeing no transformation, but it's wrong to be a rogue in every way. I don't want nobody hurt for me or made to do the death for me. This rotten life is not for me. It's getting far too hard for me. Don't have no one to ride for me, but it won't find a job for me. There is no in-between for me, but who will change the scene for me? I think I better think it out again.
Mr. Brownlow has not returned from his errands as of yet. I imagine he shouldn't be long. Won't you and Mrs. Bumble have a seat here for a while?
Certainly. Not 2 weeks ago we were married. It seems so much longer.
You're disgusting. Are you going to sit there and snort in front of Mr. Brownlow?
I'm going to sit here as long as I think proper, madame. And although I was not snorting, I shall snort, gape, sneeze, laugh, or cry as the humor strikes me, such being my prerogative.
Your prerogative?
Said the word, madame. The prerogative of a man is to command.
And what is the prerogative of a woman in the name of goodness?
To obey. Your late unfortunate husband should have taught her to you. And then, perhaps, he would still be alive.
Oh!
And I wish he was, poor man. Go ahead, cry away. It opens the lungs, exercises the eyes, softens the temper, and washes the face. So please, cry away.
How dare you speak to me so, you great big lump? Now, talk about your prerogative if you dare. Oh, shh. I hear Mr. Brownlow coming.
Mr. Bumble, Mrs. Bumble, thank you for coming.
The instant I received your communication about wee little Oliver, I decided we must hurry over.
I decided.
Well, in any event, it was good of you to come. What did you to tell me?
This locket, sir, once belonged to the boy's mother. Mrs. Bumble found it after she passed away. The boy's mother, that is, not Mrs. Bumble.
You kept this all these years?
And why should I not?
Did it not occur to you that this could provide the key to Oliver's past, his parentage, his family name?
Well, the boy was unnamed, sir, and the mother was unmarried. Your letter, it mentioned something about a reward.
It was your duty to bring this to someone's attention years ago. Your behavior, madam, was shameful.
How dare you speak to me so? I only came here to help you.
You came here to profit from your great dishonesty.
After that, you probably think the reward all belongs to Mrs. Bumble.
Here's that malt baloney. Take it and go. Scurry into that hole you came from. Show them out, Mrs. Bentley.
Well, that's gratitude for you.
My hope, sir, is that this small, unfortunate little incident won't deprive me of my position.
My hope, sir, is that it does.
The locket. I didn't really see it.
I recognized it at once. I gave it to my daughter Agnes on her 16th birthday. Oliver must be her child.
I can't stay out there any longer. If I'd gone away, as many would have done, you might have been sorry, and not without reason neither.
I'm sorry family's been with you. Can I help you in any way?
I don't know. Can she be trusted?
Yes. Why?
I am the girl that took little Oliver back to old Fagan's on the morning he left this house.
You?
Me, sir, and I wish now that I'd never been part of it. The boy mentioned you specially, and I thought that if I came to you...
Where's this place you speak of, this Fagan's?
That I can't tell you.
Well, did you know Oliver may very well be my grandson?
I didn't know nothing. All I knew was New Orleans. I had to get him back, or suffer for it. You don't believe me. I don't want your pity. I had to come, even though there are those who would murder me if they knew I'd been here.
Murder? Where's Oliver? Where's his faggots?
That I can't tell you. I just want you to know that Oliver is safe. I must go back now, quickly.
But what can we do about all this?
I won't tell you where he is, but I'll bring him to you. Not here. That's too dangerous. You promise I won't be watched or followed?
You have my word.
Then tonight, between 11 and the time the clock strikes 12, I'll bring Oliver to town square. I must go now.
Why must you go back? Who must you return to? Where's Oliver?
Don't you understand? I want to go back. You see, back there's this man that I just can't leave. You see, I love him. He doesn't act as though he cares, but deep inside I know he cares. And that is why I'm tied right by his side. As long as he is me, I know where I must be. But will he ever see that someone else needs me? As long as life is long, I'll love him right or wrong. But he's so big and strong, and someone else needs me. A child with no one to take his part. I'll take his part, Bill, but from my heart I won't betray your trust. Though people say I must, I've got to stay true just as long as he see him over there, Alpha? Go. Bill, don't do anything you're going to regret, Bill. Bill.
Help! Someone help! Murder! Murder! I came here to meet this poor creature, and as I crossed the bridge, I saw someone rapidly disappearing in the other direction.
Can you tell us what he looked like?
He was a broad-shouldered, heavy-built man. Anything else? He wore a black coat and a cap.
Bill, no! It's Nancy. He murdered Nancy.
Look, there he is!
Step back, or I'll kill the boy! Come on, Oliver. We're going home.
Bacon! Let's get bacon!
Can somebody change? It's possible. Maybe it's strange, but it's possible. All my dearest companions and treasures, I've left them behind. I'll turn a leaf over, and who can tell what I may find.
Come on, big guy.
Hey! I would go to the ends of the earth, 'cause darling, to me that's what you're worth. Where you lead, I will follow anywhere that you tell me to. If you need me to be with you, I will follow where you lead. If you're out on the road, feeling lonely and so cold, all you have to do is call my name and I'll be there on the next train. Where you lead, I will follow anywhere that you tell me to. If you need me to be with you, I will follow where you lead. I always wanted a real home with flowers in the window seat. But if you wanna live in New York City, honey, you know I will. I never thought I could get satisfaction just one man. But if anyone can keep me happy, you're the one who can. Where you lead, I will follow anywhere that you tell me to. If you need me to be with you, I will follow. Oh, where you lead, I will follow anywhere that you tell me to. If you need me to be with you, I will follow where you lead. Oh, yes, I will. Oh, I'm gonna find where you lead. 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 I will follow. I will follow. I'm gonna find where you lead. Oh, yes, I will. I'm gonna find where you
Tonight with words unspoken, you say now I'm the only one. Tonight you're mine completely. You gave your love so sweetly. Tonight the light of love is in your eyes. But will you love me tomorrow? Is this a lasting trail?